when you got the right foods and nutrients in the body, you feel better. So you treat other people better. You don't need as much. When you're deficient of nutrients, you need more stuff. So you're going to be pulling energy from everybody and everything, and sometimes that comes in the form of insulting them or bringing them down so you feel better. But it's all about the food.
Getting fat from the soul food, but I'm trying to change my diet, free the animals. I'm burning sage, lighting candles. I can't think of one thing that I can't do. I'm the queen of spades, jack of all trades. Put that shit up on my plate, it's gon' get A. This shit is getting boring, man. It's time we raise the stakes. Swerving in my lane, little nigga, pump your brakes, pump your brakes. Free your mind, sis.
Welcome back to our channel. This is Mariah with WholeLottaKweenShit. Today I'll be doing a video on why I decided to switch my diet to a plant-based diet, also known as vegan. I made the switch several months ago, November 2018, and it's something I've been gradually doing over time. I have not 100% given up meat. I eat about 80% plant-based, and then I still sometimes eat meat or animal products. But these are the 6 reasons why I decided to switch my diet over to a plant-based diet. The first reason I decided to switch over to a plant-based diet is because I wanted to consume more vegetables and fruits. And I knew that if I switched my diet to a plant-based diet, I would be forced to eat more fruits and vegetables. Of course, I could have been like a junk food vegan and just ate like Oreos and like other processy like junk foods and survived off of that. But A, that would have been pretty expensive.
Thanks for the money, dummy.
B, I was already not eating that kind of stuff before I switched my diet over to a vegan diet. So I wanted to eat more fruits and vegetables because I wanted my diet to have more nutrition in it. I was eating a lot of processed foods before, and I knew that switching over to a vegan diet would kind of force me, or I guess encourage me to eat more fruits and vegetables. It encouraged me. I eat the cauliflower wings, I make those. I eat a lot of stir fries, things like that. So I'm getting a lot of vegetables in my diet, more vegetables than I was getting before. The second reason I decided to switch my diet over to a plant-based diet is because I wanted to clear my skin up. Dairy, I heard, is bad for your skin.
You suck!
Yeah, dairy sucks. So I don't eat any dairy products anymore, and my skin has been really responding pretty well to it. It also encourages me to get more antioxidants in my diet because I'm eating more fruits and vegetables. Also reduces my intake of hormones tremendously, added hormones, because they add hormones to meats and things like that, and you consume that. So I'm not consuming that anymore. I've got enough hormones in my body. I don't need the additional ones adding to my acne problems. So cut that out, and I really have to say I haven't been getting as many breakouts and things like that. Like I really don't get breakouts unless like maybe around that time of the month and stuff like that. There's like usual things, but they're still not as bad as they used to be. I used to have really, really bad acne. I used to have acne all over my body, and now it has cleared up tremendously. So that's a huge reason why I decided to switch my diet over to a plant-based diet. The third reason why I decided to switch my diet over to a plant-based diet is because of the environmental impact of consuming meat. I wanted to reduce my carbon footprint, so I decided to stop eating meat. Meat is the #1 source of greenhouse gases and land use, deforestation, water pollution. It contributes to air pollution. It contributes to species extinction. It contributes to ocean dead zones and habitat loss. Like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And on top of that, all of the resources that it takes to sustain that, all the resources that you could be giving. There are places running out of water and things like that. Places where they don't even have clean water in Flint, Michigan, but they're giving water to all these animals and things like that so you can have a cheeseburger or something like that.
Oh, hell no!
That, like, it's not really worth it. You can find an alternative, you know, like, it's not good for the environment, you know, and that's bad for everybody, you know, you, me, everybody. The environment is gonna fuck us all up. So I mean, I would just, I don't know, research, cut down your meat consumption. I don't know. Yeah, meat's like literally ruining the environment. And if you're really trying to make a difference, you know, on top of you changing your light bulbs and getting an electric car and things like that, and using, you know, reusable bags and stuff like that, also try to eat a more plant-based diet, because that's going to make the hugest impact at this point. The fourth reason I decided to switch to a plant-based diet is because vegans usually have more energy.
Bitch!
But this all does depend on the diet that you consume. Like I said before, if you're a junk food vegan, then it's not going to really make that big of a difference. But because I'm encouraged to consume more fruits and vegetables, because I'm encouraged to really cook my own food at home, I'm eating a more balanced diet, I'm eating a healthier diet, which contributes to me having more energy. Your body takes a lot to digest the food that you're eating, and meat takes a lot to digest. So when you eat plant-based proteins, your body's not taking as much energy to digest the food that you're eating. So that energy can be used for other things, like staying alert and staying awake. You're not tired all the time. Your body also is getting more fiber. It's getting more energizing benefits from the foods that you're eating, nutrients, antioxidants, things like that. Your body is just getting typically a more balanced diet. But like I said, it depends on the diet that you're eating as a vegan. The fifth reason I decided to switch over to a plant-based diet is as a form of resistance. I think that Black health matters, and I think that people just need to start taking a conscious look at the food that they're consuming. Even if you're not going to switch over to a plant-based diet, you should really look at the food that you're consuming and how it could affect your health in the long run, because it's a big way that white people are killing us off. I would highly encourage you to explore vegan options or getting more vegetables in your diet, finding meat that is organic, finding meat that has no hormones in it, things like that, because it could save your life. There are also tons of Black vegans out there, so you won't be alone, you know. If you're a Beyonce fan, Beyonce's a vegan now. Taraji P. Henson went vegan because she was about to get cancer or something, you know. So just look into it. Just try to eat more fruits, more vegetables. Try to eat a more balanced diet. Try to look where your meat comes from. Just take an interest in what you're consuming and putting in your body, because it might kill you. The sixth reason I decided to switch over to a plant-based diet is because of the animal treatment, the hormones, and the antibiotics that are consumed. I try not to take medication or like pills and stuff like that. So why would I be consuming it through my meat? Like, all of that stuff that they consume, all those hormones, all those antibiotics that they're given, it's just gonna be on your dinner plate. So, you know, if you're really trying to avoid not consuming any additional hormones or antibiotics, which could lead to a lot of complications in your life, diseases, just a whole slew of things, illnesses, sicknesses, all kinds of things. Having additional hormones and foreign things that don't belong in your body is just not good for you. So I would highly recommend either buying organic meat or switching to a plant-based diet. switching to a plant-based diet is going to be cheaper than seeking out organic meat. There's a lot of negative energy that you consume when you eat the meat because of the abuse that they've endured and the violent murder that they went through. So when you're eating that, you're just eating all of those problems, and then those problems become your problems, and then you become stressed and mad, and you're walking around angry at the world because you ate a cheeseburger. I mean, there's a lot of contributors to why people have stress and why they're angry, but the treatment of the animals and the energy, the negative energy that comes from that experience is definitely something that you consume, you know, when you eat the meat. So I would highly suggest just trying to cut out those things. Your choice, your life. So those are the 6 reasons why I decided to switch over to a plant-based diet. It's all a process. I am not 100% vegan right now. I'm like 80% vegan, and then like 20% I still eat, you know, like cheeses and
I don't need
cakes
it.
and
I don't need it.
all that stuff.
Definitely
So it's a
don't
process, no pressure. I would just suggest that you look into plant-based diets, the benefits and things like that. But anyways, that's the 6 reasons why I decided to switch to a plant-based diet. I hope this video was informational for you. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you know, all the social media sites that you can think of. We're probably on there. So yeah, thanks for watching the video, and see you guys next time.
Free your mind, sis. Free your mind, sis.